about nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say what's up to the people.
What's going on?
I'm chill.
You're chill? Yeah, that was like a jazz lounge energy.
Yeah,
what's going on, everybody?
We're coming in on the ones and twos. We got Barry Manilow coming up next, people.
That was kind of the vibe of that intro.
You know what? I'm kind of a sleepyhead.
Okay.
I'm kind of being a sleepyhead.
That's nice. What prompted that?
Being tired, not getting enough sleep.
Yeah.
That's what prompted to being a sleepyhead. But people, there's something cozy about being sleepy.
Yeah, it's great.
There's something, if you're not busy, if you don't have a lot to go on, the comforts of just being like, oh, I'm a sleepy boy. It feels so nice. Good.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, to be sleepy is like you just, throughout the day and you got stuff to do, you're just constantly like comforting yourself throughout the day to make yourself okay to continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so what you do have stuff like when you're...
I mean, like now, today, I can't take a nap. I can't do any of that. First off, these people that nap for 10 minutes are fucking wild. You know, people that are like, I could fall asleep. I could sleep in 10 minutes.
There would be like a thing in college where people would say, you drink a cup of coffee, then you nap until the coffee hits in, and it like, I don't know. It does this power mixture, but I never.
I've heard of this.
It's like, what? You're drinking a cup of coffee, then you're going to try to take a nap, and then the coffee will wake you up and take you too much. I also can't do quick naps like that.
This was before Adderall was all over college.
No, this was the same time.
No, I don't think you realize how much Adderall there is in colleges now versus how much there was when you were in college. Right now, everyone I've
always lived with someone
who had a script
who was dealing Adderall.
Wow, you could tell. Wow, Robbie instantly called the FBI as the CIA.
I'm just saying, there's people not dealing, but like had a script.
Not dealing.
Had a script, and people would maybe come by it.
Look at him backpedal.
I mean, it was very prevalent when I went to college.
If you get arrested, just say nothing.
I know, because
it's
just always been in college. I feel like
because I feel like
I lived with 14 people. It could be any of them.
When you hear about like people got arrested because they talked themselves into being guilty of the crime in the interrogation room, I could see you doing that by accident.
No.
Oh no! Someone be like, "Were you at the mall on Tuesday?" And you'd be like, "Nah, I wasn't at the mall, but I like the mall. I would have gone to the mall."
I wouldn't be this friendly in like a cop setting.
I could see you talking.
I wouldn't be this friendly.
You would be talking yourself into a circle. All of a sudden, I'd be like, "What happened?" And you go, "I said too much."
No.
None of it was the truth.
Maybe if it was like at a bar at 2:30 a.m., I'd say too much, but. No, I mean, it was very prevalent at my school.
So anyways, but these people that take these 10-minute naps, that might be a superpower.
Yeah, it's something I can't do.
That should be on resumes. If you could take a 10-minute nap, that could be on a resume.
Sure.
Because that means that you could, like, people
I think it's biological. Like, people that can fall asleep easily, to me, it must be, because it's not something I think I could ever attain.
Yeah, that's something.
You know what I mean?
That's something I'm looking for in an apartment.
It's like blue eyes. Like, I'm not
sleeping good.
Yeah, I just can't ever get that. You know what I mean? It's like it won't be. Like, there's some things that are not in my genetic makeup, and that's one of them.
When I always ask girls, I'm like, "Do you sleep good?"
Okay.
I need a good sleeper.
Why? Because you're up all night.
I'll be up on my phone. You know, I watched the whole series. Friday Night Tykes about little kids that play football on my iPhone pressed up to my ear while I slept next to a woman.
I watched that. Wow, that's wild. I watched the entire Sopranos on my phone the first time I watched it.
In bed?
In bed.
Next
on my phone.
Next to a person as they slept?
No, on a twin bed by myself.
Oh,
in Brooklyn with another person was in the room. It was like when I lived in a dorm. When I interned for JP Morgan, like in 2014, I spent like $2,500 a month to sleep in a twin bed in a dorm room with another person in my physical room.
I mean, this is your fault.
And then I watched. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just like that was the corporate housing.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah. But that's when I watched The Sopranos on a phone.
Yeah, shows when you're in bed with someone and they're asleep. The magic of a show on your iPhone is amazing. Just one AirPod in, looking at the show, barely lit. Sometimes the lights set so you turn it face down under the pillow. You ever put your phone on? You can't find your AirPods, so you put your phone under the pillow so you can kind of hear it.
No.
I mean, I'm a
psycho.
I
don't have sleepovers. I don't like to have sleepovers.
I'm a psycho.
I probably haven't had a sober sleepover with someone in a long time.
You want to have one?
No.
Oh, okay.
With you? No, not at all.
We could put. Hey, we could put our asses together, fart each other off the bed. See who wins. Ass to ass, bro.
I don't know.
What's it called? But yeah, I like that when someone that could go to sleep easy, and I could just sit there and I could indulge on my phone for hours. There's something
that would make me anxious. I get anxious sharing a bed with someone, I think.
Well, one day you're going to have to figure that out, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe you don't.
We'll see.
But I'm just saying this. That's why I like someone that's a good sleeper I like.
That's nice.
Because then that means I get to have this magic hour for myself.
By yourself.
Which is just looking at that. I mean, recently, someone has told me my biggest red flag is that I listen to Howard Stern sometimes while I go to sleep.
Who said that? You mean you've said this countless times on the podcast? Was he being problematic?
No, it was
Howard. No, it was Howard being problematic.
No, she just doesn't like the noises.
Oh.
She said, Can you not listen to Howard Stern tonight?
And then what? You didn't?
I didn't.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah. What am
I mean, yeah, if somebody was sleeping in my bed listening to a radio show, I would maybe be like, yeah, could you turn it off, I guess?
Yeah.
I mean, if I can't sleep, if I could sleep through it, then I don't care. I've been listening to brown noise as I sleep on a YouTube.
Nice.
That's good. It helps me go to sleep.
Yeah, that's why I always ask, are you a good sleeper? Because if they go, oh, I go to sleep, I'm like a log.
You like that?
Because that means I could blast TV and all night.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I used to listen to the radio at nights when I was a little kid.
Okay.
My parents bought me a radio because they didn't like television in the room, and I would listen to Delilah, Light FM. You know, you know about Delilah?
No.
She would say, oh, she was incredible. She's on 106.7 Light FM. All the New York people
I know 106.7.
Yes, just to give you a context of the thing. She'll read a story about a couple that's in love.
Okay.
And then she'll dedicate the song to that person. Like people said.
Oh, it's real stories.
Real stories.
Okay.
Well, I mean, real. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. It's
but
radio.
and I remember I would fall asleep listening to Delilah tell love stories at night.
That's beautiful.
And
how like 12, 13 years old?
Younger, like 9. Like,
oh wow.
And this was the thing. I would start the night by listening to sports. I would like listen to the end of the Knicks game on the radio. And then I quickly realized, like, this isn't what I want to listen to. I tried to be like a dude so bad.
Okay.
I was trying so hard to be a dude to listen to Walt Clyde Frazier call the Knicks game. And then I was like, is everyone asleep? Hello, Mom, Dad? They're asleep.
And then you would turn on Delilah.
Welcome to Delilah. I would turn on Delilah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I would do that. So I like a heavy sleeper is something beautiful. Someone that could take a nap. Quick nap.
So you've been thinking about traits you want in a partner.
Be easy, bro. Be easy. What are you talking here?
I don't know. You're
what are you talking?
Every now and then you come up with you have a new trait that you want in a partner.
I just think being
that's a theory.
I had the heavy sleeper is good.
That's nice. So you've been thinking. I'm not thinking. Oh, I would love a heavy sleeper.
Nah,
I'm not thinking about this.
This is mental illness shit. I don't want to sleep till everyone else is asleep.
Okay.
Oh God! I once fell asleep at a Thanksgiving at my ex's house on the couch. I want to kill myself.
After
I woke up furious at myself.
Interesting. I had 2 weddings this weekend, which was fun. I lost my phone Friday night. I go in an Uber, leave my phone in the Uber, and I have to leave to go to 2 weddings this weekend. One in Albany, 3.5 hours away.
So the audience knows, Robbie loses his stuff all the time. So much
No.
Robbie.
What? I haven't lost my phone since 2014. I have not left it
Let
or
me give the
misplaced
example.
it.
Let me give the example.
Okay.
Robbie loses his phone so much.
This is untrue.
Robbie loses stuff. Excuse me.
Okay.
Robbie loses stuff so much that he has 2 keys, one for his front door, one for his door upstairs, right? To get into his apartment. That he keeps them separate because he goes, I'm probably gonna lose it, so I'd rather only lose 1 key and have to only get 1 remade.
No, this is not true.
Quote.
He just made up this is
not a quote.
First of all,
you have your keys not on a ring so that if you lose it's less of a hassle.
I dropped a key in a Subway grate. My key that I've had since I moved in. I dropped it in a Subway grate 2 weeks ago. It's the same pink key I made when I first moved in, and it dropped into a Subway grate. I haven't gotten a new key made. That's why I only have the 1 key. But I had 2 keys on a ring.
What happened to the ring?
It fell in a Subway grate.
And then you had another, so then you got another.
No, I don't have a new. I have my backup key.
Dude, I swear to God, I gave you a key ring and you lost that key ring.
No, this is Fugazi. I had a pink key the whole time.
You lose stuff.
I've been good.
Why are you fighting this?
Because I don't think I do. This is a trope that people assign to me that I don't think is.
Because you actively do this often.
No, I left my wallet somewhere in January.
Do I need to admit a flaw in order for you to admit a flaw?
I left my wallet in January. That's pretty much the only thing I've lost this whole year.
You've lost your ID. You've lost the debit card, multiple debit cards. You've lost.
No,
your
I
keys.
did not lose multiple debit cards. I lost my wallet 1 time. That's it. That's the only thing I've lost. I've left a credit card at a bar like 2 or 3 times, but that is not, I would say, losing something.
Okay. He doesn't lose. Trust him with these stuff.
I mean, this is the facts.
Trust him with the stuff. Okay.
This is a fact. These are facts.
So wait, remind me, what happened on Friday?
I left for the first time since 2014.
I'm not asking about your history. This isn't a history report.
This is the first time since I left my iPhone in an Uber.
You left your iPhone,
and then I had to go immediately to a wedding.
Wow,
the next day.
That's a rare behavior from Robbie.
It is a rare behavior. It's the first time since 2014. I bet you've left a phone in an Uber.
Yeah.
Between 2014 and 2022.
No, I've done worse.
What?
Throwing a phone out the car window.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. I'm okay admitting I've done wild behavior.
I'm okay with admitting wild behavior too. Everybody has flaws. I just don't lose things as often as people want to put them on me.
Oh my God. Well, when to experience the feeling of throwing a phone out the car window is a wild feeling.
Okay.
To be so furious or so disheveled that you throw a phone out the car window out of anger and upsetment.
Okay.
As soon as that phone leaves your hands, you go, why did I do this?
Okay. I mean, yeah, definitely.
It was one of the dumbest things I've ever done is throw the phone out the fucking car window.
And then you didn't retrieve it.
It was broken. I was on the West Side Highway.
Yeah, that's interesting. What caused you to do that?
I was trying to drop out of college and my parents weren't letting me.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, at that point, I've thrown shit I threw a phone and completely shattered it.
Oh, you're making me feel like a fucking
I threw a phone in college. In college, I thought this was no. In college, I threw multiple phones.
Oh, I can't believe you're making me feel like a schmuck and a half here.
I threw my one phone. I dropped a phone down a stairwell on purpose.
You're so annoying. I can't believe you're making me feel like a schmuck.
In college, no. I thought you were talking about like 2 years ago.
Are you kidding me? Have you ever seen me angry like that?
No. That's why I was surprised.
What are we talking here? No, not at all.
Yeah, in college, I threw phones.
I'm fucking Donnie Lambas. What are we talking?
This is what I think. I'll like leave stuff.
Would you smoke cigarettes this weekend?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
What's going on with the throat?
I smoked weed.
Friend selling Adderall? You smoking weed?
I smoked weed. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, weed's always nice. But anyways, I left my phone in the Uber, which is very inconvenient when you have to leave to go to upstate New York in less than 10 hours from when it happened.
Yeah, probably. Timing.
But anyways, fuck it. I went. I raw dogged this. I just had me and my 5 senses. That was what I did this weekend. And
how'd you feel?
I went out.
How'd you feel no phone in a long car ride?
Yeah, you talk. 2 long car rides.
Oh, yeah.
Because there and back. But yeah.
Were you like...
I talked. I went back with like my friend who lives in California who I have never seen anymore. So it was like nice to talk.
Would you reach for your phone and realize it wasn't there?
No. I was like anxious because I can't afford to get a new phone. Like, sure. It was more like I just want to know that I just want to get it back.
But there wasn't any like, I wish I was doing this on my phone. I wish I was doing that.
No, I mean a little bit. Obviously, I'm addicted to the phone, but it was more like I was like kind of like this would be nice if I knew where the phone was, because it'd be like, I'm getting a wet. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's nice to get off the phone. It's nice
to not be on the phone if you know when you're gonna be on the phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or there's a light at the end of the tunnel where I was like, I might have to buy a new $1,100 phone. Yeah. I was surprised I fell asleep the first night because I had to go do this whole.
Well, did you drink?
I was already stressed. Yeah, Friday night I drank.
No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well, I was still like mad. Like, you get sober up quick when you realize that the phone is not whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I will say this. I forget things, but I usually don't lose them. Okay. I forget, like if I'm supposed to go somewhere, I'll forget something. I'll leave something at my apartment. I'll leave something at your apartment. I forget things a lot, but it's very rare that I think I misplaced them, and that's what kind of annoys me about the trope that gets put on me.
I'm not the first person to say this.
No, it's everybody.
Everyone says.
Yeah, it's annoying.
This is not a good.
But case. I don't lose things that frequently. I would say almost never.
The
are they lost?
Robbie Nunes.
No.
Who is he forgetful or have they all
No,
lied?
I just forget.
No, they're liars.
I think I forget.
Let's call them out on the pod. Let's call these fucking liars.
No, I wouldn't say. I think it's just miscommunication.
Oh, what do you?
I'll leave things at my house. I'll leave things in place. It's very rare that
That's forgetting. What's the difference between leaving and forgetting?
Forget. I'm saying I don't misplace things. I'm not losing things that much. You know what I mean?
No.
I'll forget more than misplace. This is a distinction that I think should be made.
Great. So you'll know, I forgot my
it's on my thing.
at this place.
Yes, it's at my house or it's at your house. It's not that I'm like, I left it at a bar and it is now gone.
Wait. I have a question.
What?
Last weekend, didn't you leave your card at a bar?
My card?
Yeah, overnight. And you had to go get it?
On my birthday, I left. Okay. So September 16th.
Okay.
The night of September 16th, I left my car at the bar.
No, yeah.
Card at the bar is something that I do. Card at the bar is different. You're giving it away, whatever. I know where it is. I didn't misplace it. I found it. I got it back.
I don't judge card at the bar. Card at the bar is appropriate behavior.
Everybody does card at the bar.
Card at the bar is amazing. I think no one has a problem with card at the bar. Right? It means you had a good night. I left my car at the bar. Right?
Correct.
Hey, good for you. Right?
I don't disagree.
I totally think it's a good night. It's just interesting that was the example that you don't do that. But then
no, I said we could replay it. I said I leave my car at the bar.
Okay.
But like a phone, I haven't lost a phone in a very long time.
Nice.
I haven't lost like big ticket. I haven't really lost something. I mean, I got my phone back, which is nice.
Of course.
But I did retrieve the phone. Anyways, I go away.
I did something horrible with the phone once.
What?
Besides throw it out the window.
What?
I admit my flaws.
I threw my phone one time at my. I think very few people know this.
Okay.
I threw it at my windshield, and then my windshield cracked while I was driving. I threw it. I was done with the phone. Threw it in. This was in college when I was wild.
I cannot believe you made me feel bad for a second.
So that's one thing I did. And then another time I threw my phone at a wall, and it
broke the windshield too?
The windshield got a little crack, yeah.
I cannot believe for a second you made me feel bad about
I didn't. I didn't really make. I thought it was when you said college, it opened up. Yeah, I mean, I had anger issues, I guess.
Did you?
That's anger issues. To throw a phone means you have to be doing some unpacking.
Yes, 100%.
Nobody should ever throw a phone.
My life was crumbling.
Yeah,
there's a reason why I threw the phone.
Yeah,
I was
it's
begging
a lot
my
of
parents
things
to quit college.
Yeah, that's a lot of things.
I was doing drugs. I was unhappy in life.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be in college.
Nobody that's in a good place at all is throwing a phone.
And you can't tell. Yeah.
And it's bad behavior. Nobody should be throwing a phone.
Yes, but the phone itself isn't the problem. Did you ever punch a wall?
No. No.
Not even really. When you were a kid?
I don't think so.
I had that when
a lot of people in my college house punched walls.
Yeah.
It would always be spackle in the
spackle,
house.
yeah.
But I don't remember. I aggressively shut off a light and it kind of broke the light, but that's not
scary.
Punching a wall.
What was that noise?
I like broke a slidey light
flicked,
thing. Like
flicked
you know the
light.
ones that you could like push in, or you could change it and it dims like a dimmer.
And you twisted it off.
No, I like pushed it.
Oh, you pushed
to turn it off.
I was about
because
to say,
it's like
stay away from my nipples.
No, yeah. But no, it's good. It's not good to have
punching walls.
No, none of this is good.
I don't even think I punched walls because, I mean, this is a fucking theme for me. I want to fit in with the fucking dudes. And I know dudes in my middle school, toxic fucking Staten Island middle school, were just slamming fists against the walls.
Yeah.
I've told you off mic, the coolest kid in my middle school would punch walls all the time, so much so that one time he punched the brick wall and shattered his hand. And we all were like,
he needed
yo,
to continue to one-up himself.
Bro, because he was punching walls and all the nerds started being like, I punch walls. Once we realized, like, oh, this is why I know how to hang a photo, because I know I'm a stud finder with this fucking mitt, you know? This is from junior high. I got a little stud finder on here, right? If you don't hit a stud, it's punching the walls pussy shit, you know?
Yeah.
Right? And I think we all, like, kids would punch, and I wouldn't even get angry. It was like, it was theatrical that I would punch walls.
Yeah.
It was the drama. I go, how could you? Bam. Yeah. And I was a real pussy because I would sometimes not do the punch forward. I would do like a Thor, like a slam.
Oh, wow, you would hammer fist.
I would do a hammer, like, stop, into the sheetrock.
Okay.
And it was always like to wake up on time for school or some shit like that.
Interesting.
And the one kid, we all started punching walls, and he goes, and he was like, I gotta be the baddest. And one time in gym class, he got furious and he just turned around and punched the brick. And I swear to God, you could hear the hand shake.
Yeah, I didn't care about fitting in like that.
I know.
I was a loser.
Fucking didn't.
And I was good at school. I was like, I accepted that was my role.
So was I. I
know you. I don't know what. I know.
You didn't know. I'm fucked, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
You were good at piano. You had good things that you had going for you.
I had everything going for me.
Yeah, you had a lot of good things. I was like, this is what I got for me. I would like.
Your boy likes to dance with the devil.
Get anxious.
You know what I mean?
When people would try to do, like, I would be like, why is it? Or do people like doing things that hurt? I would just shut down.
I didn't like it.
Well, it seemed that people did, and I was just like, yeah, maybe I would get bullied a little bit because I didn't want to do that stuff. But it was just like, this is it.
The attention this kid got for his broken hand, you would have thought that he literally won a Mr. Olympia. Yeah, because he was getting. I swear to God.
This is Staten Island. This is a little bit different.
Staten Island.
I also would always feel a little uneasy on Staten Island because my cousin was like 10, 12 years old, and his friends were bad. They would smoke. My cousin would drink. Like,
it was insane.
At like a teenager, and I was like the opposite. Bro. Like sheltered and like, so even Staten Island, being around his friends, they would smoke cigarettes. And
this kid had a cast on his hand, and that cast saw more tits than I did my whole high school career.
Because of that.
Because he broke his hand.
Yeah.
He was getting to feel up girls with his cast hand left and right. And in reality, he felt nothing.
Did you, like, do you think you hit puberty younger than the average person? Like, because that's also somebody who wants to be I don't even know if when I was like.
This was 7th grade.
11. Yeah. Was I thinking about feeling up boobs that much? In 6th grade?
Oh, I was ready.
You were. I don't think I was like willing to smoke a cigarette to then I was like, I don't need it that bad. Because there's a pretty clear, direct route in middle school to like try to hook up. Yeah, or like weed or like, you could just go over to the people who smoke cigarettes, smoke a cigarette, and then like you'll be like the people that are already kind of hooking up or doing like more advanced things are all in that group already.
Yeah, there's a direct fucking pipeline, man, from the junior high cigarette smoke to the boob
to
touch.
hooking up.
Yeah.
To making
out. To the makeout.
Yeah.
To getting invited over
Girls
to the basement.
Too. Girls want to go to that group. It's like we're the people who are like going to take risks a little bit.
Yeah.
And do things that not everybody else is doing.
Oh, God, there was a direct fucking pipe.
Yeah.
I want to make it.
It's pretty clear, but it's like, all right, that's not the pipe I want to go down.
Bro, I wanted that so bad.
Yeah, it seems so.
I wanted it so, it was, I think most kids did. I always say this, Staten Island, I grew up in a beautiful household in a horrible place.
Yeah.
It was a horrible place.
I could see that.
Oh, God. And I would fake punch the walls in my house. My parents must have been like, my son's a pussy. What the fuck is going on? They must have talked that night. Been like, why is our
Where
pussy
does this come from? I mean, probably a little bit.
Our son's a little fucking baby. Why is he acting like he's tough?
Yeah.
You don't know me, Ma. I'm not going to play the Chopin. Don't tell me to play Chopin, Mom!
I mean, this must have been.
Yeah, my parents must have been like, shut up. Ma, I swear to God, if you don't let me rock, if you don't take off the spirit glue from my fucking, from my beard, from my player Fiddler on the Roof, I'm gonna not be able to smoke weed tonight. My dad's like, what is this pussy?
That is weird. That's wild.
My mom must have looked at me and been like, no books have been written about a child this much of a freak.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize that he's a baby.
Yeah.
And I'd be in my Spider-Man button-up shirts. I'd be wearing a dress shirt that had Spider-Man on it. Punching walls.
That's the 90s.
Just with 90s. What are we talking here?
The 2000s.
Yeah.
A little 90s.
In junior high?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about 11. You were wearing... Oh, yeah, middle school.
It's not the 90s.
Yeah.
That's the 2000s.
I mean, you were 11 in 99.
No, I wasn't.
For 3 months.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, yeah, 10. You were 10.
Why are you fucking doing this
I'm sorry.
Because already...
I picture Spider-Man button up like a younger elementary, early middle school, which would have been the 90s. Anyway, early 2000s. Sorry.
You do. What do you? This is why I'm getting so fucking old, and I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of people asking my age and saying that they're old.
Century.
I'm getting tired of being old.
Yeah.
I'm getting so old that I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm just gonna start telling people.
Aging is bad. You don't like aging.
I just feel like I don't have enough accomplishments yet.
Okay.
That's what I don't feel.
Interesting.
I feel like for my age, I want more.
I think that's valid.
I think that's what it is. I'm telling people I'm divorced. I got divorced. I'm just going to start saying I got divorced so I feel like I've done more in my life.
Divorce is doing something.
Divorce, they go, he's 33, he got divorced, right? You go, they lived a life. Oh, he's 33, he's single. What was he, like World of Warcraft?
That is a valid option. I mean, I don't know. What do you?
I'm just gonna start saying
everybody's on a different path. It's like it is what it is. I don't know.
It's not me.
Are you looking at other people? Like that's the thing. It's like, what would you rather be doing?
Thank you, Robbie.
You got to think of all the other options that everybody else is going through. There's not a lot. All the options are.
No,
there's a lot of not great options.
This is beautiful. This is why we bring the stuff to the pot. Okay?
Yeah. This is true.
Why, because I need to walk down a road made of mirrors rather than fucking look at the person next to me. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Just look at myself.
Yeah.
I'm not divorced.
You should be proud of what you do.
I should be proud I'm not divorced.
Yeah. But be proud you're not divorced. I mean, sure.
I also don't
proud
care.
of your life. Yeah, you've done cool things. For 33. You've done things that most people will never do and experience that are beautiful and I would say very fun. Anyways, I went upstate. I had a point to this story.
Your voice today.
I was yelling at 2 weddings all weekend, singing, and I was singing songs and weddings.
This is why I'm bringing up junior high stuff because
why?
Because it sounds like your balls dropped over the weekend.
I sound like a substitute teacher that smokes Newports.
Teacher. No, you sound like the first kid to go through puberty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a kid Frogger in my neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, because
his voice got deeper.
Yeah, and everyone called him Frogger, and his mother called him Frogger.
Interesting. I have thought about, like, if I just smoked cigarettes for 6 months, would that make my voice deeper, and then just like quit, just because my voice isn't that deep. So I'm like, oh, that would be interesting.
And you think if you had a deeper voice, that would be better?
I don't know. I guess I shouldn't. I'm doing the same thing that you're doing.
You're comparing yourself to other people.
Exactly. I should be proud of my nasally, not that deep voice.
You're going to the choir and being like, I hate those fucking basses.
Yeah.
Give me tenor all day.
I guess so. I don't know. This is the dichotomy of Sebastian Conelli.
I hate the fucking basses.
You punch the walls and then you can make really specific
I'm a
chorus
tenor,
jokes.
not a baritone,
yeah.
Slim.
You can make very specific choir jokes that even me, who I was a loser, can't do. So,
hey, I'll tell you this. There's no feeling like being fucking zandied out at the acapella practice.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean, yeah.
There's nothing like...
You're on both like extremes.
Ripping a Percocet and then wetting a reed for your saxophone.
But anyways, the point of the story was, I guess Saturday night I have nothing. I get pretty drunk. We haven't been drinking, so I end up drinking like tequila all night. That's the first time I've drank hard alcohol all night in like months. And I had to excuse myself, go to bed. I was throwing up. It was a mess. And I went to bed, and then everybody went out. They did like a big after party.
How long did you make it?
I made till midnight.
That's good. You know, the excuse yourself from a party is a mature thing, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Well, I also knew in the back of my head, I was so proud of myself when I woke up, and the suit was just like perfectly hung up. Because I was like, didn't really remember the going to the hotel room. I know I threw up, but it was like, oh, I did that. And then I just put myself to bed. And then everybody went to the after party. They went to like another bar in Albany where I was. And everybody was like, oh, it was so fun. We went to this bar, whatever. And I was like, I just needed that. But I fell asleep first. I've like everybody that I was with all night, I was the one to fall asleep first. And you're like, oh, you like to fall asleep last. And that's what I was like, oh, yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to fall asleep first.
And I think that's very mature.
Yeah.
We should stop. I think that we should stop. Shouldn't make fun of kids that are like, I'm done. I got to go home.
No, that is good.
That is good.
It's better to happen there. And then it's like, all right, maybe I would have thrown up the next morning. Or like if I got more drugs, then I'm just my body is like, yeah, destroying my body.
Oh, please. That's great. Many a nights I wish I called it early.
Yeah.
It's funny what you do sometimes when you're that drunk and you hung up your suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hung up my suit. I went on my phone. I texted you on my phone. I did not remember at all.
Yeah.
I checked, I guess. Oh, not my phone. I brought my computer and I checked my email because I was emailing Lyft. Like that was my contact of like, so I checked my computer, checked my email. Obviously, I was like missing my phone. I contacted you, and then I excused myself, went to sleep.
One night I got so drunk, I made food, I did the dishes, and I woke up and there was a leaf in my ass.
Wow. A leaf.
A leaf.
Interesting.
That meant I shit in public and wiped my ass with leaves in the woods.
And then you did the dishes.
And then I did the dishes.
Yeah, sometimes you do wild things.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I got fucked up last night. I was like, oh, God. And I look in the fridge. I go, where's blah, blah? Like, yeah, where's this? Where's the, I made like salmon and pesto. I go, where's the pesto? And they go, oh, we ate it last night. I go, oh. I go, really? And they go, yeah. They go, well, you did the dishes after we ate it. I go, what?
Wow. Yeah. That shit's scary.
Yeah. To do dishes.
That stuff, like when you do big events where everybody's like, oh, wow, it doesn't. Somebody was like, oh, you didn't seem that drunk. And I was like, oh, I guess, I don't know. It was good for me to acknowledge that. But, yeah, sometimes you got to call it early.
Any girls at the party?
I mean,
because Robbie is a big component.
All right, this is what I will say. I do have to break something up.
Let me say this: you're a big component of that. The best place to hook up with someone is at a wedding, which I completely disagree with.
I said that.
Yeah, on the podcast, you go. Oh, the wedding is a great place to hook up with someone. Weddings are great places to find someone. People are thinking about love, yada yada. You've said this multiple times. Everyone I know disagrees with this.
I've made out. First of all,
well, you lost your ideas too?
No. I will always ask if there's going to be any single people at like a wedding. If I'm going to a wedding, and I'll not complain, but I'm like, there's no single girls at this wedding. Wedding.
Who do you ask?
The people who are throwing the wedding.
The brother. So you'll be like excited for the wedding. Oh, who's single coming?
Any single lady's going to be there? Yeah, I asked that. Maybe I don't.
Any single lady's gonna be there?
No, maybe I don't. Well, my one friends, I don't think I asked.
On the voice crack on the single ladies.
I've asked it sometimes I don't. It depends on the wedding.
When Robbie texts, it goes, he does cap locks and lowercase, depending on
what
my
his voice cracks.
Is cracking. Maybe you should smoke ciggies for
this is what I'm saying. My voice still cracks. I'm 28 years old.
It's for life, bro.
You think so?
You got so serious. Yeah, what do you think? What do you mean? Bro,
you think so?
Yo, I'll tell you this, man. I don't know how it's fucking possible, but I've been getting this is why I'm fucking talking about the age. I've been start getting some sponsored ads from testosterone. You could just buy on Instagram.
Yeah, people do that.
You could just buy testosterone on Instagram. A lot of people do that. Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
Instagram is becoming just, you could sell anything.
I could buy mushrooms and testosterone on Instagram.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe not for life, man.
Yeah.
You do a cycle of tests, which I've been trying to get you on forever.
No, I'm not doing that.
I've been trying to get this kid on tests.
You're making so much shit up today. I have said before.
He covers
my
his
voice
ass
is cracked. Did
so
you hear that?
well. He covers his ass so well. He goes.
I made out someone at a wedding recently, but that's not. I don't think. I've also said, like, one time I went. My friend had a wedding in Hawaii. And
Let me know if Robbie has said that or not.
I had a wedding in Hawaii, and I was like, oh, I felt like it was almost too misleading. I'm like, I don't, we're going to have this beautiful ceremony, this love is whatever, and then it's like, I'm not able to give love. So I feel like I'm almost cashing in. I've said the opposite almost of what you're saying. I'm cashing in on this beautiful moment, and I'm like, I don't want to like let somebody down. And like this was like a smaller wedding that was like very romantic, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I don't want to like.
They would have fell in love quick.
They didn't at all. It did not at all.
One dick
didn't happen at all.
One
that didn't happen at all.
Robbie
but I was like,
you're in love.
I was like beforehand. I'm like, oh, I would feel bad, whatever.
The dangers,
which is maybe more problematic.
My lips are too sexy.
Yeah. No,
I swear to God, they kissed me once and they're done.
It was the backdrop of like being in Hawaii, being at this beautiful little venue, being like we all hung out for a week together, and it was like this magical vacation situation. I was like, I can't. This is fantasy land. Like Robbie, I can't provide any. But the situation never became an issue.
Robbie, I'll tell you this.
What?
With lips like yours, great power
comes great responsibility.
You can't be flirting with them falling in love from a kiss. One kiss is all it
wasn't even a kiss. I didn't even make out with at that time.
Just the words.
The Hawaii situation. But
okay.
No, I have been like, oh, there are single people at the wedding. Oh, some people, people will get in a relationship and they only have friends that are in relationships. So you go to these weddings and nobody's single. Anyways, single people. Not finally.
Wait,
but
so 1 second.
Okay.
When you ask the bride or the groom, say yes. Have you ever asked the bride if there's going to be single people there?
More the groom. Most of the people I'm friends with like the groom.
Okay. What would the text be?
In person is better for that.
In person, yeah.
In person is better.
Because I would wonder.
A little less harsh in person.
How many texts?
Little wild texters see from Robbie who does a podcast.
Yeah.
Like single and doesn't. Oh, what single girl? What is it?
How many texts do you have to have before? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
How many single girls are gonna be at your wedding?
Single people.
Oh, single people. Welcome to Brooklyn, Robbie.
No.
Welcome to Brooklyn.
No, because it's fun when they're single. If you're the only single person at all.
So
I'm looking. Obviously,
you're scoping single men.
Up, I want to. No, I'm not scoping.
So then, what's happening? Just say single women.
Single women, yes.
So don't. So single people and single women. Are you?
Yeah, but also you want to know the competition. Like you want to know what the deal
is. You want to know
is.
the competition.
Yeah.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
10 single dudes and one girl. It's like, all right, this isn't even. What is that's nothing.
So you're texting the groom, being like, "How many? I need the ratio of single people."
Yeah.
And
I need a ratio.
Are you asking sexualities? Are you like, are they gay? Is the woman bisexual? Because if there's two bisexual women, right?
Yeah.
You might be fucked.
I don't.
I'll tell you this, Robbie.
I don't even ask that. I would say
you're not gonna win over a woman.
No.
Bisexual. You're done.
No.
You're done.
No.
I could never win over. If a woman's bi and there's a hot girl there, I'm done.
Always.
Not
even close.
Always. I'm happy people are bi, but it really. I can't win.
For sure.
Women are great.
Yeah, I know. We're not. That's not going to be.
It's not going to be a win. Yeah.
Especially at a wedding. I'm wearing a suit. Every dude's in a suit. They're wearing a hot dress, beautiful.
Makeup,
it's a totally. They're putting.
Free.
They're putting so much more effort into themselves. Yeah,
it's not
going to be
you can't win,
which is fine. That's fine.
So you text that you go, give me the line.
Yeah, and this girl there. I went to a wedding this weekend, and somebody at the wedding was absolutely beautiful.
Single and beautiful.
Single, beautiful.
Do you want to shout out their name?
No.
We could give an official shout out.
I didn't talk to her.
Use the platform.
I didn't talk to her. I did not even approach her. And my friends were like, "You fucking talk this big game," and I'm a baby. I guess, nervous. I don't know.
Were you whispering about her all night?
No, my friends were like, "Look, there's hot single girls here. This is what you want."
And you did nothing.
I did nothing. I can never ask again if there's going to be single people at a wedding. because I'm a fraud. I was embarrassed. Not embarrassed. I just am like. Also, I don't like.
No,
I think I realized.
Wait a second.
I don't like to try to like pick somebody up.
Wait a second.
It feels weird to me.
Wait a second. We gotta figure this out.
Okay.
We gotta figure. How did she know the people?
What do you mean?
How did she know the people?
I think they went to college together.
A different college.
The bride works in fashion. I believe that they
went to FIT.
I don't know.
Parsons.
Maybe for FIT. I think it maybe FIT. I don't know if they met at FIT or they met from work. You know what I mean?
And she was stunning.
Absolutely.
Did you have
so stunning?
She was stunning.
Like beautiful. Wow.
For you.
For me, yeah.
You and I have different tastes.
Very different tastes.
Yeah. Because stunning, I go, what? She had blonde hair on the left, black on the right, tattoos all over.
This is not too far off.
All right.
Yeah.
So was there opportunities?
Very much my type. I would even say your type as well. I would say that we would agree that she's very, very stunning.
Rare moment there.
Yeah. No, I didn't say a word.
Was there moments?
Yeah, we would dance in a circle.
Oh, and were you making eye contact?
Loosely.
And can I ask you?
I didn't want. I guess I could have been like, "Hey, I'm Robbie." I just like, to me, unless it's like very.
Hey, I'm Robbie.
It's very known that, like, unless like somebody, it seems like somebody's very into me. I'm very rarely gonna approach somebody. I think I've realized this. That I don't like to pick somebody up.
You're not a risk taker.
Not really in that regard.
You like someone to pick you up.
I know. In the words of my friend Tariq Lowe, I like bitches that like me. Not to say that.
Why? Way to throw his full fucking name out there.
Sorry. He said it on this podcast. That exact statement. Which the sentiment of is like, don't like, I guess invest in people that are already into you. I don't know.
No, this may. This isn't a game that I have to approach.
I guess.
But I wouldn't go, hey, I'm Sebastian.
You have to me like going to a line with a thing. And to me, that's
it's
like
not
so.
A line. Well,
I don't know.
Don't you use
not
my
you,
voice
not
like that?
you. I wasn't using your voice. I'm just like saying. To me, that's like. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm like I don't do that.
It could also. Here's the thing. Don't approach as if it's going to be, I'm going to fuck this person.
No, that's not what I do at all.
I'm saying just approach as maybe we'll talk for a second.
I like when it's like, oh, we're sitting, oh, we're both at the bar, I could sit and talk. But to go to someone's table, sit down next, it's like, what do you?
Talk to the person next to them and slowly bring them
into.
No,
to me, that's still like, that's too big of a move.
Nah, for me.
I like no move. I like we're both happen to be in the same
spot.
Tell
me you're hot without telling me you're hot. I like to make no moves. Wow.
I'm a baby.
What I'm boy shit to say.
I don't like to make moves.
When I get ass, I like to make 0 moves.
No, I will talk. But to me, like, it's like.
If I'm going to hook up with you, you do all the work and then I'll be there.
It's like very pickup artisty almost. I'm like, I hate all of that.
It's not, I'm not saying it's pickup. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
You go to the table.
Okay.
If this was me.
Okay.
All right? I would have gone to her table.
Okay.
Well,
right next to me. Table right next to me.
Great. And did you know a single person at that table?
No.
Maybe I would have been friendly with one person at that table. Went to the table, made a couple jokes to make it feel like a group setting that we're all sitting there making some jokes together.
Yeah.
And then slowly make the group smaller and smaller.
You got to have a good joke, though. This is what I mean.
What are you doing, Robbie? We do comedy shows every week.
I know,
you
but
can't make an observation about what's going on?
I could a little bit, yeah.
We got to work on something then. We got to work across the board on
everything.
I
mean,
you could. There's not one thing at the wedding you could go over and make a joke to the whole
table.
Right,
all right, true, but yeah.
And then all of a sudden they go, "Hey,
I mean, I would do that. Like my friends, my table. But I know
it's the same thing.
You think I know, but that I got nervous.
So you don't deserve.
I know. I
don't deserve the hot girl.
No, for sure, I don't. Yeah, I guess I was just like I don't know. Like if I'm at a bar and somebody's next to me, I've been thinking about this because I'm like, man, maybe I'm bad. I don't know. Is there something wrong? I just don't.
Is there something wrong with you?
I don't know. Not that I think that, but
hey, what do you
to me, it's like, oh, then there's the opportunity for the person to feel uncomfortable. I don't ever want that to be because it's like, oh, if I'm weirdly forward, to me, I'm just like, I would rather it be like, if we're both of us at the bar, I would make like a joke or something like that. If we're both standing next to each other and it's not weird for us to talk, then I'll talk.
Here's the thing, Robbie.
What?
You're looking at it as black and white.
No, I know.
This is the problem. There's a gray area where you could go, hey, maybe she has a nice personality. Let me talk to her for a second. And
I know. I'm taking zero risk.
You're taking
because to me it's not worth. Like if it
would you be nervous
bad,
to go talk to a dude just to make a couple jokes to the dude and then walk away?
No, because I don't think the guy's gonna maybe feel like, oh, that was a weird, creepy interaction. Maybe they would. Maybe they wouldn't.
But don't be weird and creepy.
No, I know. I know.
For you, it sounds like it's like when you approach someone, you could never approach someone or you're weird or creepy. There's a beautiful land that lives in between.
For sure. Yeah. I guess a wedding is like like a gym. I wouldn't go up to someone or like out in whatever. But like a wedding is an appropriate, somewhat place to like approach a stranger.
It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Jesus,
of love.
Are you
nonetheless,
kidding me?
And everybody's dancing.
Just say something like, Jesus, did you that penne? Woo, good. That's it.
There were so many good things to talk about.
That's
the food
it.
Was incredible. Food, yeah.
All
weekend I had so much fun. Yeah.
To a group.
Yeah. I know.
Stop. No, I think that I'm happy that you talked about this because you're looking at black and white, man. There's so much in. Don't look at it as like either success or failure.
I know.
Just chit chat.
I know.
Just chit chat.
Yeah, I guess I got nervous, which is not that common.
For you?
Yeah. Why? You think I get nervous in front of girls a lot? I don't think I get nervous in front. Like, I do the same thing. Why? You think I get nervous in front of girls a lot? What?
What do you mean?
Say what you want to say.
There's nothing I gotta say. There's nothing I gotta say.
I want to hear you say something.
What do you want
about this?
About
it sounds like you're keeping something in.
There's inherently.
Okay.
There's inherently a frantic, discombobulated, nervous energy about you.
Always. Really? Frantic?
Wait, do you want to hear?
Yeah.
You're like a little discombobulated. You're like, your head's everywhere, right? This is why people think you're a forgetful person, right?
Yeah.
Lose stuff.
Okay.
Right? So there's nothing wrong with when you say, do I seem nervous? You overthink everything.
I think a lot.
Yeah. So I've been in multiple situations where you have approached someone and then came back to me and verbatim told me exactly what happened and what should you do next.
Maybe once or twice.
So, and I think that there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you want them to like you for you.
Sure.
You don't want, I think what's wrong with the pickup artist shit is that they're pretending to be a person. Right?
Yeah,
manipulating them to like that, you know?
Yeah.
Right? That you want them to like this.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful and flawed.
For sure.
And you fumble stuff.
Yeah.
And you got a little nervous energy. You're going to say jokes sometimes that land flat. Right?
Hopefully not, but yeah, definitely.
And then you're going to stand there awkwardly and you're going to make a moment out of it. And sometimes you're going to lose shit. And people will accept you for that.
Okay. Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
People will accept you for that. The problem is when we pretend to be something else.
Yes.
When I'm slamming my fists against the wall, that's the problem because that's not what I'm really feeling.
Yes. Interesting.
So I think that, yes, I do think that you get nervous around this stuff.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's okay.
But sometimes I could be so, like, open and free, I feel like.
But that's when you feel safe.
Yeah. And I guess I just like safe. Those scenarios more.
Of course.
Yeah. Somebody did say.
What's more
somebody
fun?
Came to the show Friday. Very fun show. Please come out to the show. We have this Friday, 11/18, 9:30 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. And they were like, yeah, you actually are really awkward in person.
Great.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
That's totally cool.
But we talk about it, and I guess they were like, oh, I guess they didn't think I would be that awkward for real.
Because I put on more of a thing.
Yeah.
Which
seems to be always from my childhood and your childhood.
What do you mean?
like you would smoke the cigarette. I wouldn't. I would just be like, yeah, I'm kind of a loser.
Sure.
I'm gonna accept this.
You accept that.
Bit
and
more.
Me, I'm like, I'm this, but this is who I am, right?
Yeah, you'll put on more of a show.
Yeah.
Which is nice in some ways.
So what are we but nesting dolls that continue to get bigger?
I don't know.
Right? We're still the same thing.
We've changed. We don't throw phones anymore.
We don't throw phones.
Which is good. I will never do that. Like,
I will never throw a phone again.
mean? That's good.
I hope there's never a scenario where it's like, oh, we're about to get locked in that room. Someone throw their phone to stop the button.
Oh, yeah. I mean, then I maybe would.
I will look at them and I'll go.
Like that person.
I made a vow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. We might die in this room because I made a vow many, many years ago.
In that case, I think you should throw the phone. But I would never.
So no vow or vow?
Out of anger.
No vow or vow?
Yeah, let's vow it up.
So vow.
Yeah. So I think we're safe.
If you're in a you can't throw a phone, life or death situation.
Yeah. Right. I'm down.
There we go.
Like a toss. Oh, toss me my phone. I think that's cool. Overhand throw. Like a pitching style.
Softball pitch?
I think that's good. So you can't do a full 360 rotation like they do in the major leagues. Yeah. The major league softball. Yeah.
But I get it. It's hard to be vulnerable, Robbie.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, it's hard to be vulnerable.
I think that sometimes not taking a shot is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Yes. Because it's hard. Because I can't, when people say, it's hard to take a shot and fail.
Always.
Because people do this thing, especially via text or DM. They'll like say something and then you'll be like, that's not me. And then go, haha, JK.
Interesting.
They haha, JK themselves out of massive situations.
You can't, yeah.
You can't haha, JK.
Sometimes this is almost unsend over haha, JK, I guess. What is haha? Haha, JK is like gaslighting.
Haha, JK is wild.
Is more wild than unsending.
Hey, you free to get drinks on Friday? Nah, actually, I'm not drinking right now. Haha, JK.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get drinks anyway.
What do I hit you back with oh, actually, I am free. Too bad you're JK.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm going out with someone else.
I know. People feel very strange in that vulnerable middle ground, I guess. And like, if it doesn't go well, they crumble like a house of cards.
The haha JKs aren't fooling anyone.
No.
They're not. I just want to let you know, the haha JKs.
Yeah, there's not. No. Nobody's then just like, oh, I'm going to totally disregard this really sincere message that you just sent me. Because you haha JK. No, nobody is doing that.
I'm going to start responding honestly to the haha JKs. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
You should be like, oh, as a comedian, I don't think that's really a funny joke. Not that you asked for notes. What exactly was the joke about that? You thought, yeah, like you could dig deeper into the joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, so did you think it was, what part of like you asking me out to drinks did you think was funny?
Yeah.
Like what was the joke?
Yes, someone like asked me out, and I was like, "I'm sorry, no." I said no.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Yeah, you could say no.
Someone asked me out. I said, "I'm sorry, that's not for me," and they go, "Haha, JK."
Damn, I mean they felt bad about themselves and they didn't know what to do.
But I also said very nicely.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean that's them just, I guess, excusing themselves. Just kidding.
And I get the ha-has. Because sometimes people ask me questions or say something to me and I'll just say ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Because ha 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 means we're not addressing this.
Yeah.
Ha 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 is we're not addressing this.
Yeah. I don't know. That's, yeah.
But to negate what you said 2 lines back with the ha ha JK is wild. I might just hit reply and ha ha JK to that comment.
Yeah. Oh.
Or maybe I'll be like, hey, can I actually use
that? No, you
got
to let them. They feel bad. You got to just let them do their thing.
I know they feel bad.
Other times, haha, JK could be wild. But it's a lot of times, someone is being vulnerable and then they're like, fuck, why did I do that? Just kidding. This is what you get for being vulnerable. I think that's almost what it is.
Yeah, I understand. It's just hard.
Yeah.
I'd rather someone be like, that stinks.
Yeah.
Also, this isn't happening to me often.
No.
But I just brought it up to a friend, and they were like, "Yeah, I know." Yeah, it was like something that they've experienced as well.
But people do it not just in asking someone out, I would say.
No,
haha JK.
They'll do it asking like to go like get drinks or like to go hang out with someone.
Yeah.
Hey, would you be interested? Hey, me and the friends are gonna rent a cabin. You want to be in? Actually, I can't do that. Money's tight. Haha JK.
Yeah.
Haha JK.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I see pics of you guys all on vacation next month together, was the JKs?
I mean, it's not a joke. Somebody felt stupid for asking or saying something, and they're just like, all right, this is the way that I'm going to do damage control, I suppose.
Can I get a ride? Nah, my bad. Haha, JK.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You asked for a ride.
Yeah.
What's the JK?
You want people to own it.
I want people to own it.
Yeah. Make a decision, own your decision. There's no point of hedging out of it. Like, it's okay to feel uncomfortable.
So
it's okay to be rejected. It's okay to feel uncomfortable.
And this is a good lesson for you.
This is true.
In that moment.
That is true.
Because I wouldn't. You didn't haha JK.
No, I don't think I would do that.
No, I don't think you would either.
But it is like, this is also something we talk about. It's a form of sarcasm. The haha JK.
Sorry, I was staring at your bicep.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yo! Oh my God! Yo!
I think it's a form of sarcasm, and we don't.
When did you start getting biceps?
Pretty young.
You started getting little buys.
Yeah, like high school, I would say.
Did you ever make your mother squeeze your bicep?
No.
That's a low
Why?
feeling. Ma, look at me. I've been working out. Feel my bicep. Oof, that's a low feeling.
I used to work up tries more. I had big tries because I would swim and we would do like try stuff a lot. Yeah, okay. And you could do try stuff in your room without weights.
Yeah.
I would do like so many dips, which in hindsight.
There's a table here, so no one had any idea what was happening.
Okay, I would do dips.
You just went like this.
Yeah.
I would be in my room. I'd be a little kid swimming. I'd go in my room and go, oh.
Well, that's what it would be.
What's Robbie doing? He's swim training in his room. Yeah.
No, but I think that is a form of sarcasm, and I think me and you are in very much agreement that we're not big fans of like people that are using sarcasm a lot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like sarcasm.
I guess it's a basic, I don't know, trying to play with comedy and emotions a little bit, but it's more just like an indirect way to communicate. There's other ways to be funny.
Yeah, I'm not about
It's
that.
the same joke, same point of view every time. It's like, all right, you say the thing that you don't actually mean. That's it. All right, yep, funny.
Not about that.
No, but that's what the haha JK is a little bit. It's like a cousin of sarcasm, I would say.
The haha JK.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Or has anyone ever done, I was being sarcastic? Like ask you something or said something pretty sincere and then just be like, oh my God, I was being sarcastic. I can't believe you took that serious. Have you ever got hit with that?
I can't. Yes, now that you say that.
Yeah.
That is an insane move.
Because it's the lesser version of that.
Oh my God, I can't believe you thought that was real.
Yeah. That.
What you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
kill yourself, right? It's like
that's gaslighting.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the purest form of it.
Be like, I was hoping hey, I was hoping that like maybe we could be in the group project together.
Yeah.
Nah, we can't. What? That was sarcasm, you stupid fuck. I'd rather eat my own shit, you loser. I can't believe you thought that.
This people do.
Ew. Spit on you. Ew.
I mean, in some ways, these people are hilarious.
This is a lesser form of haha JK.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, people are wild.
Hey, you want to? Maybe we split the meal. No, I'm gonna get my own thing. What? I can't. What?
You thought
Why did
actually,
you laugh?
Yeah.
I would never split a meal with you. Ew. Oh my God. I'd rather get herpes from a hippopotamus.
Also, people are probably always trying to make you laugh.
Wow. How big do you think a hippopotamus herpes would be on the lips?
I don't know. Do they get the same? Do all animals get herpes?
There's only one way to find out. We got to take your ass to the zoo.
And I got to make out a hippo?
We gotta take your ass to the zoo.
I do get cold sores.
I know.
The mouth. So
I realize.
Let's let the listeners in on a little secret.
I realized I
have herpes.
Didn't know. I realized.
On the mouth herpes. I have mouth herpes.
We haven't seen the dick, so
Which
we don't know.
I
we
swear,
don't know.
I've gotten tested for STDs twice in 2022. And just the mouth herpes. That's only across the board. That was the only thing.
Beautiful. But I'm sorry to out.
Which apparently
we don't need to include.
It's pretty popular. We'll include it. We can include it.
You want to be?
Yeah. I want to be honest with the people.
You want to be a spokesperson for?
No, this is a pretty vulnerable episode, I would say. So
well, you couldn't even admit that you're a forgetful person.
I'm forgetful. I don't lose things in the wild as much as everybody wants to make it seem. That I'm just going everywhere and I need to replace. Like, I'm not buying new things again. Like, I pretty much am always, I don't know. I figure my shit out.
You're right.
But, yeah, the haha JK shit is annoying.
All right, so.
It's hard to be vulnerable.
Well, it's nice that you were vulnerable.
Okay.
So, Robbie has.
I mean, I wasn't yesterday.
Robbie has herpes.
I have herpes.
No haha JK.
Nope, no JK there.
No JK.
It's real as fuck. It hurts. It sucks. And the first time I ever got it, it was truly one of the grossest things that I've ever seen on a human being. Yeah, wild.
Well, thank you for being vulnerable today, Robbie.
Yeah, that was me being vulnerable.
You did.
Do you have anything vulnerable that you want to share with the class?
What do you mean?
You are very vulnerable all the time, constantly vulnerable.
Here? I just slipped in that one time I had a leaf in my asshole casually mid-episode.
That's true.
And didn't even no follow-ups, no nothing.
No, not at all.
What are we talking? Yeah, I spew.
This is true.
You're
very
vulnerable. I don't
vulnerable.
want to be vulnerable with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Because we're in the kitchen before the podcast.
Oh yeah.
We're in the kitchen before the podcast.
You're very vulnerable.
And I'm truly Sebastian at the rawest, right?
And I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. I'm sorry.
You said that's cool.
And then you said, that's not a proper response to what I just told you.
I literally said to him, I go, yeah, I got to put up these Christmas decorations. I just haven't mustered up the courage to be happy enough to hang them, to do them. And you go, that's cool.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you I'm sad, and I can't even hang up the decorations.
I'm sorry.
And you go, that's cool. Happy fucking Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Well, then you said
you don't even have friends.
You said that. You said that. And then I said, what am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say what's going on.
Are you all right? I'm sorry.
Go fuck yourself. What do you mean, are you all right? I'm going to tell you now.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you now. I tried to be vulnerable with you today, and you said that's cool.
You're right.
So you get no vulnerability from me today.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And you say I came on the podcast spewing lies. Yeah, because before the podcast, I looked at my friend and I said,
sorry.
I'm
You're
so
right.
sad I can't hang up my Christmas decorations right now.
Okay.
And you said, that's cool.
I'm sorry. You're right. That is not a supportive friend.
If someone tells me that this isn't a place where I feel you could be safe to talk,
okay,
I would be a moron to talk. I'll forget quickly. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll forget.
Okay.
No, I'm not mad. You were in your world. You weren't living. It wasn't like I presented it like I needed help.
Not really.
I'm dramatic too.
You're dramatic. I know something. I'm like, I wasn't sure what it was in relation to. But 50% of the it could go a lot of different ways. I wasn't sure, and some of them might just require that's cool. Some of them might require a much deeper than that. But I was just like, oh, hopefully it's not that. Anyways, hopefully we decorate soon.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't been wanting to do it alone.
That might be part of it.
I think that's what it is.
Well, we'll do it soon.
That's why I've been lying to myself, saying I'm a divorcee.
Okay.
It's easier, yeah. Yeah. All right. What are we doing?
What
are we doing?
You've been getting a lot of love recently.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help. I'm Sebastian. Maybe you do things yourself.
What do you mean?
Like you like to create. Yeah, you're getting love. People are like, hundreds of people are obsessed with you. It's nice, but this is nice.
There they go. Hundreds of people.
So maybe you don't have to punch walls. You don't have to punch walls anymore. They love the
punch the walls.
No, I know. Metaphorically, this is the same thing that punches the walls. Like, oh, I don't want to. I guess it's a little different to hang up Christmas decorations alone. Because it is a collaborative. That's what's fun about it. It's a collaborative thing. The day that I would do it when I were a kid, and you bring everything up from the basement and all it's like a fun thing to do with everybody.
Yeah, my living room is. I've preached on here how much I want to do with the.
But early.
My living room is just a mess filled with Christmas decorations.
Yes.
So.
Well, people are. I've seen some trees on Instagram. I've seen people taking pictures of their living rooms, and people are. It is the season.
It's the season.
I need to give like a Christmas list and shit like that. So it is a proper time to start doing this. So maybe we start.
I'll hang them up. I'm sorry, I've
That's
disappointed.
Good.
Should all acquaintance.
Is this the Grand Old Flag?
No, that's Auld Lang Syne.
Oh. And all acquaintance be forgot. Keep your eye on the ground.
Nope.
Did you ever have that song?
You're just combining two songs.
Every heart beats true from the red, white, and blue.
You're doing the worst mashup ever.
Is this not that song?
Should all acquaintance be forgotten? All the da-da.
I learned a song that has that. That is all acquaintance be forgot, and it is a Grand Old Flag. I'm bad at talking.
You're right. You should never go up to anyone.
No, yeah, I'm bad at talking.
Yeah, it would have been a bad situation.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm good at talking. Sometimes I'm really bad at talking. I don't know how to control it. But
I'm bad with words, but good at talking. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like the words don't matter to me.
No.
But I'm good at talking.
Yeah, you are good at talking.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, 929-900-6393. Please call into this podcast. We're going to be doing another call-in episode. We have so much exciting stuff coming up. 11/18, we have a show this Friday. And then, we have a surprise for Christmas season. We have a surprise for December, the holidays.
We got a lot of big things coming.
We have a lot of very big things.
Big announcements. These next couple of weeks, there's going to be big announcements.
Yes,
very cool stuff. That we've been keeping on locks.
Please stick with us for this. This is going to be a lot of fun. So keep listening. Keep telling a friend. The best thing you can do is be like, I love this podcast. Tell a friend. That is going to help us. Yeah, that's going to help us. We need to keep growing, to keep doing this like very quickly. So we're going to start doing some pretty big things, which we're very excited about. And we need you guys to keep listening. We really, really, really appreciate it. And so call in 929-900-6393. Come to the show Friday, 11/18. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're back at Caveat. You can stream this show. And follow the TikTok, follow the YouTube, keep sharing and sending the stuff on social media, and tell a friend about the show. Have people listen. Obviously the best way to consume the show is by listening to the entire show.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, Robbie. Hit the fucking music.